All right, y'all, so I'm gonna change some of this ignition stuff. I got some new plugs right here, just some basic plugs until I get a top end kit for the car. Got these little basic old gray spark plugs. They just looked a little used on the inside, so I'm gonna release this coil, bracket it down a little bit more, and then I'm gonna change all these plugs. All right, I got them old wires off. Y'all see, had them, some of them was looking a little busted, I ain't even gonna lie. Like this one looked like it had a little burn in it. And then this rotor wasn't too bad, but I just went ahead and just swapped a new one on there because it was pretty cheap. So that was a quick little easy job just on the switch of ignitions. The spark plug wires. Probably do a full reset next, do some spark plugs, change the oil, stuff like that. I'm gonna change the fuel filter and all the other stuff, and then I'll come back. All right, y'all, so quick little update. So we got the parking light lens, got that installed down there. We got all these tail lights working again. I got all brand new bulbs in there. And I just need one more bolt for this corner one. One more bolt for this corner one. And then I ordered the wrong bolts for these little turn signal sequentials. It's a light right here, and it's a light right here. These two, I need to get a single prong, because these ones, as you can see, these regular lights got a 2-prong, just like this right here. These are the old ones. I'm gonna slap one of the old ones in there for right now until I get a new one, and then I just gotta order 2 new ones right here. And now we got all the tail lights working, including the parking light lens. Now, come up here, we also got all the headlights working again. And the parking light lenses, these are working now too. I'm gonna come back with an update at night so you can see all of this flowing perfectly, but I got the cover on that one, as you can see. I'm gonna slap the cover on this one, and that's gonna take care of the lights at least on the outside. Also, we got a few of those dash lights working now. Turn signals working again, emergency flashers. And you see I got the corner pieces. I gotta hook up the switch to both of these on each side, because right now I got them disconnected because it's connected to a switch. So I gotta figure out where that's going to, but right now we just working on getting all these lights, the glove box light, the light up under there, and then the dash light, so that we at least got some lighting going at nighttime when we're driving. So I'll come back at nighttime so y'all can see the little update. All right, quick update. So I just rigged this up with a zip tie, and I put a new fuel filter in it because, as y'all can see, this old one started to get pretty brittle, and there's a lot of, do you see that? Yeah, just debris and miscellaneous shit in there. So I went ahead and rigged up a new one there. Also, took the old PCV valve off. I could think it was messing up, so I got this new one in. About to get that one installed there, and that should be good. Okay, guys, I got the car all jacked up. I got the gas tank full, so now I'm about to change this hose because for some reason the car is not getting a good fuel pressure. The gas tank is full of gas, and when it comes, it's a piece of rubber hose, and then it's a steel line, a long steel line that goes all the way to the front, and then there's one little rubber hose on the filter all the way up to the carburetor and down to the steel line on the fuel pump up front. But for some reason, when the fuel is climbing up to here towards the filter, it's not getting enough pressure. So the fuel line last was changed about 3 years ago, probably like 5 years ago in 2020. So I got about 7 feet of hose. I'm gonna just cut it down, and I'm gonna put the rest of it up front and just see and start diagnosing that fuel pump and see, is it the line, is it just some gunk in there, or is it the fuel pump? I don't know. But right now we're gonna test it out and just put this new hose on the pump and put a new piece right there at the fuel tank. Once I get down there up under the car, you're gonna see, and I'll get back to y'all. Okay, so as you guys can see, Now that I'm looking at it, guys, this might be why I'm not getting a reading on the gauge, but my gauge is just messed up anyway, so I'll address that at another time. But what I really want to address is this piece right here. You see this little crimp in there? And then it's kind of, it's like right from the fuel sending unit in the tank all the way up to the steel line right here. It's pretty close and narrow. So I'm gonna just cut a new piece, take these off, and see how that's looking, and just change a new piece and see if that fixes it. If not, we're gonna move all the way down with the steel line. The steel line is all the way up here where my hand is, and we just gonna follow it all the way up to the front to that other rubber piece and see why are we not getting constant fuel pressure, because it's basically like trickling out at the front. So we're gonna address that. Mad dust up here. My bad, y'all. It's just mad rust dust falling right. Look, rust dust falling right in my face. This rusty drive shaft. Got those two. I'm gonna move over a little bit because I don't know if gas is gonna come spewing out of here or not. I can tell the hose is fried on there though. I could tell because this won't even move. All right, got that new hose on for right now because I didn't buy enough clamps. I'm gonna just reclamp them with these old ones. They still pretty new, so I'm gonna just tighten them up with these old clamps, and then I'll come back and change them later. But I still got to use my old ones for the ones up in the front, for the hose in the front. So I'm gonna just change this one, at least to diagnose the hoses. So I'll know, okay, if it's not the hoses, then it's the pump probably. But we're gonna start here. So I got this one all changed. I'm gonna bolt this one down and I'm gonna take y'all to the front so we can look at that other hose up front. Okay, so look. Now the filter is starting to stay full. That was the issue before. It would just keep cranking and cranking and cranking, but this filter wasn't staying full. The car is full of gas. You know, this line, these are still the same. I didn't have to change these, but now the filter is starting to stay full. So what I think was happening, this clamp right here was a little bit too tight. It was kind of punching along the floor of the hose. So I just unloosened it and put it a little closer and let it breathe a little bit. And I also changed that filter piece in the back, so that could have changed it, but it's running good now. See, that piece might have helped it out a little bit too. I feel like it was just a restriction in there somewhere, but we got it.